All right, back to Sith business.
Still not talking to me, huh?
All right, don't be so pushy.
Oh my god. I've ruined this relationship. Hopefully as I progress through the story, I'll get more options to talk to her and take that collar off. I still feel guilty about that, by the way. But for now, we've got some Mandalorian raiders to deal with. That's the next flashpoint we're going to be doing here. Chase, are you ready for some more training?
As you decree, my lord.
Damn, everyone's giving me the cold shoulder on the ship today. Whatever, you still appreciate me, right?
Greetings, Master. You're looking fit and deadly, as always.
Absolutely.
That's more like it. Alright, to the fleet. Alright, and we are off to deal with some Mandalorian raiders. Having caught up on some of the lore journals, I think it's so fascinating that this entire Mandalorian faction was really kind of put into place behind the scenes by the Empire just to weaken the Republic's hold. And most Mandalorians have no idea.
This is Viken Space Dog to Darth Malgus, awaiting instructions.
Good. Time is short, and I will be brief. You are aware of the Empire's pact with the Mandalorians. The mercenary clan supported us during the war, and we paid them well. But the treaty has made them restless. Now Clan Varad has broken with the Mandalorian leadership and declared Akan Gan, the search for battle.
Akan Gan.
Fools know nothing of battle, nor are they worthy of it.
For all their foolishness, they are stronger than you would believe. Clan Varad has begun a series of raids against both Republic and Imperial colonies, slaughtering our soldiers and demanding tribute. These traitors must be eliminated. I have persuaded Mandalore to sanction their destruction and provide their location.
Has Mandalore upheld his promise?
His scouts, those who were not returned in pieces, tracked Varad to the Tamarin sector. There is another complication, however. This message was intercepted by Imperial intelligence.
The Allusis was being upgraded at the Fondor shipyards when the Mandalorians
Teal Sean.
That ship was supposed to be the vanguard of the fleet. If a renegade clan is using it as a base of operations, we need to get it back.
That was the Grand Master of the Jedi Order, explaining how Clan Varad stole a Republic battlecruiser.
Good for them.
This vessel
Honestly.
is your target.
I want to know the capabilities of that ship and who's on board.
The ship's armaments include heavy turbo laser and ion cannons, manned by several hundred Mandalorian commandos.
Damn, okay.
Imperial destroyers will escort you to the battlecruiser and draw its fire. Board it and eliminate Clan Varad's commanders. When you are finished, you may return their crippled Republic vessel to Dromund Kaas. It will make a fine trophy.
Let's do it. Yes, my lord. I do enjoy doing missions for Malgus. I kind of wish that he was my primary patron instead of Barriss. Oh god, don't let Barriss hear me say that. Electrocute me. The Allusis. There it is. Oh! It's cool being like the enemy that comes out of the drop pod for once, instead of constantly repelling invaders. And we get to be the baddies. All right.
This is the Chieftain of Clan Varad. Whoever you are, you've challenged the wrong ship.
Oh, you think so? Good. I like a confident opponent. All right. You go that way, I'll go this way. Excellent work, my young apprentice. Holding it down back there. It's always so funny to me when she puts them in the force spin, like that stasis. So disrespectful. Oh, if we had scavenging, we could fix this medical droid. Not to worry. Mandalorian battle droids. Oh, okay. Packs a bit of a punch. Ah! I love it. I just backhanded a robot and he went weak in the knees. That's true power right there. Ugh. You're doing great, Jason. Just keep it up. You know, I'm just so glad that I've started reading through the journals of Nostoral because it's adding so much great context. Like, the way Malgus told me about the Mandalorians, they just described them as these mercenaries that helped us in the past. Like, he's keeping Valak in the dark. Valak doesn't need to know that this whole thing is essentially like the Mujahideen and the U.S. government all over again. Like, I'm just a pawn here. And Malgus definitely knows. He definitely knows the truth about Mandalore and how he rose from being a gladiator. Like, it wasn't alone. It was with the Empire's help. Jason, I appreciate your enthusiasm. It does also concern me just a little bit, you know?
You've done a great thing.
I'll do what I can, Master.
Jason has a great enthusiasm. It's very helpful and useful in these situations, but it definitely concerns Valak because, man, I can't think of a better candidate for, like, can't wait to kill her master and take more power. She's already sizing me for a coffin. Jason, I can see your plans. I feel like there's two kinds of Sith teachers. There's the ones who can't wait for their apprentice to surpass them and become the most powerful Sith ever because that's their legacy. And then there's the Sith who want to become 1,000,000 years old, ruling the galaxy and having all the power themselves, never being betrayed. And Valak is the second kind. I think Barriss thinks he's the second kind. These hounds are so much stronger than the Mandalorians who control them.
Your death is now.
It's ironic. These hounds organized, they could take over the ship. It's kind of a funny thought. Alright, the control room. Out of the way. Coming in. Throw the dogs at me, Jace. She was like, I've got too many. Here, you take some. We'll come over here and we'll AoE them together, you silly Billy. Yeah. My apprentice has a lot to learn. Oh, look at this. We're fighting back to back like an after-school special. Love it. Brax the Bloodhound. Alright, bud. You know what? I'm gonna hit him with the old Iron Fist. Well done. You stole a Republic ship. You expect me to be impressed? The Empire made your people what they are. Oh, you know what? Normally the first boss gives us a little dialogue taunt. This guy's all business. He's just about the fight. He doesn't care about, you know, getting in my head. That's confidence. He thinks he can beat me on ability alone. Very Mandalorian. Very arrogant. And when a Sith Warrior calls you arrogant. Tell you, Marauders wrote the book on arrogance. That's our whole thing. Would it be totally irresponsible of me to take a screenshot like this while I'm in the middle of the fight? Oh no, and I got carbonized immediately. One step forward. Look at us go. I'm always on the lookout for cool screenshots, you know. Am I getting carbon sprayed by the Mandalorian or by the Beast? Because it feels like... Okay. It's interesting that they decided that carbon freezing was going to be like this unique Mandalorian trait. Just because of Boba Fett on Cloud City. And Boba Fett did not even have anything to do with the carbon freezing chamber. He just showed up, alright? That was all Bespin and the Empire. And now, you know, Din Djarin's got the little mini carbon chamber on his ship, and it's like this iconic thing that's tied to Mandalorians for some reason. Boba didn't have anything to do with it. Okay, this hound's health is dropping so fast, I feel like I must be targeting the wrong guy. I gotta take you out first. Gotta hang in there, Jason. We got this. At his healing station. You must be grouped to use a Kolto. What the fuck is this? I'm soloing veteran mode. You're not even gonna give me the Kolto stations. Ugh. Brax the Bloodhound. Alright, Jason, I'll keep tanking, you just keep healing me. We can do this together. Ugh. a slow-going fight, but I'll still blow my own horn and say I could never have done this when I started playing SWTOR. Soloing veteran like this, I'd already be dead. Oh, come on, Jason. You can set your companion to heal, and you can set her to tank, but you can't just... I wanted to set her to interrupt, you know? If I can just have a dedicated interrupter, that would be lovely. Ugh. I've been carbon frozen like 8 times in this fight. I feel like I would have the hugest, like, ice cream headache, like a brain freeze, you know? Also, shouldn't I be, like, blind? Doesn't it affect your vision? I'm just fighting blind right now. I'm like Neo, using the Force to see. Jason, what are you moaning about? You got full health, girl. We got this, we got this. Had to get one more carbonite in there for good measure, huh? You know what? No, I'm going for the brutal kill. I'm gonna kill his dogs first and make him watch. Ah. Keep it going. Valak is gonna be like permanently colorblind or some shit after this. He's been like microdosed with I almost said kryptonite, with carbonite like so many times. Come on! Yes, okay. I guess he died anyway. He couldn't hold on. The last thing he saw was us beating the shit out of his hounds, so I'll still take it as a win. The objective still says defeat the Mandalorian Beastmaster. Does that mean that one of these beasts is the master? And Brax was just like, you know, the decoy? Kind of like Fenris and Overlord Shimra in the new Jedi Order series. We think Shimra's really running the show, but his mangy little, like, assistant guy who doesn't get any respect is actually, like, the leader of everything. Should have known Shimra was just a figurehead. Jesus Christ, these things are strong. Alright, his health's dropping pretty quickly now that me and Jason can focus on the same enemy.
You're good, but you're not Mandalorians. The harder you hit us, the tougher we get.
I believe you. Damn. The hell of a weapon he was using, too. You know what? I'll say this about Brax the Bloodhound, alright? A Beastmaster is only as strong as his beasts. And this guy raised some crazy strong hounds. So, you know, credit where it's due. Also, oh no! This poor protocol droid. I wonder if the hounds did that, too. Alright, let's get to the command bridge. Come on, Jason. Oh, the turrets. Nice. I just backhanded a turret and I dazed it. These things are dropping pretty rapidly, but I still think that maybe we should work on the same one just to get it.
Not slacking.
Oh, there goes the train. Just we'll have to wait for the next one. I wonder if that means we could have just jumped onto it and escaped from these guys. Because they can't exactly chase us. But also, it's a flashpoint. I don't think anything like stops aggroing in a flashpoint. Like, they'll chase you all the way through. Get out before the train leaves. No! Ugh, too late. Probably could have timed that a little better. I gotta wait around for the train. Alright, here we go. How did we manage to stand on there? There must be some sort of, like, inertial dampening happening. Because you move so quickly. I can't even stand up straight on a bus that's on the highway, like... Well, what have we here? Let's take a little loot crate, because why not? Tech commandos. Hey, does your jetpack work? You sure? Maybe you should test it.
You're not dead.
Something that I love about the Old Republic, and really about Star Wars games in general, is that this is a galaxy where, you know, like, with technology the way it is, the laser gun is king, right? Everyone has a blaster, everyone has, like laser technology and shields and things. But there are just enough sword guys out there that no matter what your outfit, no matter what your faction, you've got to have a couple dudes just on hand with swords. Like right now, the Mandalorians, they expected resistance, they're still a Republic cruiser. And they've got guys with blasters guarding the doors. But they have a squad of dudes with swords just sort of hanging out around the corner so that when I show up, they're like, oh, he's a sword guy, quickly, get the sword guys out here. And I love that. I love that we've gotten so far ahead in technology, but like the sword is still, you still got to have some sword guys, just in case. It becomes funnier and funnier the more you encounter sword-wielding people in places where there would never be a Jedi. It's like, really? You were ready for this? Like, why didn't you have a blaster? In a world of robots and lasers, be a sword guy.
You owe me now.
I owe you? What do you mean I owe you? Jason, I'm not sure I like the transactional nature of our relationship here. If you start saying I owe you for things like saving me in battles, maybe you're going to say that I owe you for, like, murdering your parents. You know, it's a slippery slope. I'm not ready for that. See that out there? This whole sector is Mandalorian space. I wonder how long the Empire is going to let them play at this sovereignty before coming in and taking it for themselves. I'm sure that's the plan, right? Use this new rising Mandalorian faction to help weaken the Republic, make them fight a double front war, and then once the Republic has been defeated, I'm sure the Empire's plan is to come in and re-subjugate Mandalore, you know? Whoa.
Team Royal, get in position.
That's a big
Cut
droid.
down that scum.
Sliced Allusis battle droid. So Mandalorians have taken over some Republic hardware. Okay. Oh. Oh, the Republic are here. Okay. Ah! Imagine their surprise. They're here to fight a bunch of Mandalorians, and they find a Sith Warrior doing the same thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I gotta lock in here. Ugh. Magnus and Azeraline. And Keenor is a trooper. Tacklan the smuggler. Oh, this is cool. It's like a little Flashpoint party. It's a little Republic Flashpoint group that got their tank. I'm gonna take the consular first because I'm thinking that's the healer. That's actually cool. I like how they've done that. It's great too, because if I was in a full party doing this flashpoint, the tank could fight the tank, DPS could fight DPS. It'd be fun. Ah. Damn, Jason just got thrown across the room. Come on. Oh. Take out the consular. If this is the consular ship, then where's the ambassador, huh? God, I'm getting knocked down every couple seconds. It's because they're going back and forth between the Jedi and the consular and the master, doing the force pushes here. Ah, come on! The knight's almost down. Distressed by the defeat of one of their teammates, the party fights with even greater focus. Oh, jeez. Okay, so they're enraging as we take more of them out. We really need to take them out at the same time. Oh, it's too late. It's down to the smuggler and the trooper. Alright, just take out the trooper and then fight a really, really angry smuggler. We got this.
chaotic peace treaty hasn't made you soft. This might be a decent fight after all.
I love it. The Mandalorians are actually looking forward to encountering me now because they've watched me take these things down. It's very Mandalorian. That was really cool. I like the way that they put that together to where this boarding party was clearly just like a Republic Flashpoint group. Whoa. Okay. That's where we're going. Oh, okay, thank God. That was going to be a leap of faith for a second there. There's no way those Mandos didn't see us. They have like 360-degree scanning in the helmets. They just didn't want this fight.
I'm not dead.
And I don't blame them. Missile bay.
You're not dead.
Use the console to disable all the security locks on the launch control deck of the Allusis. In the airlock beyond the ray shield, you notice a crew of Mandalorian engineers and technicians. I know where this is going. Although they pose no imminent threat, the engineers are nevertheless complicit in Clan Varad's crimes against the Empire. You activate the airlock evacuation sequence, flushing them into space. Damn. It do be like that.
About to end. Come on, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, is this a docked ship? Nice. Mandalorian cruisers docked in the bay. That's a cool thing to see. I wonder if this was the initial boarding craft. This is how they took over originally. Could be. What do you mean evaded? What just happened? I'm getting the craziest deja vu right now. How long has he been spinning there? Oh, that's too funny. Mavericks Varad. So here he is. This is the guy that's been talking trash on the intercom the whole time. He is the Varad clan chieftain. I gotta hand it to you, man. You stole a Republic cruiser, and that's pretty impressive. But you also pissed off the hand that fed you, and that will be your downfall. Meet my apprentice, Jason Wilson.
You're worthy opponents, but this ship belongs to Clan Varad. Time for you to die.
Oh, you're gonna be zipping around, huh? It's gonna be one of those?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Slacking.
I realize that I'm kind of assuming that the origins of the Mando faction is a big secret. Maybe the Mandos know and they don't care, you know? They see things differently. They may not see that as dishonorable, you know? Any way to attack an enemy. They may have, like, Mandalore may have agreed to the Empire's assistance already being like, and then I'll betray you guys when it's all said and done. Like, maybe that was always the plan. Here I am thinking that Imperial truth would, like, destabilize Mandalore, but maybe not. Maybe they don't give a fuck.
If only you'd fought this hard in the war.
Ouch. Actually, that's not... That's a dig for a Jedi, man. Do you think I'm a Jedi? Because we're winning the war right now.
Stop slacking.
I fear the boss fight has left me behind. I'm stuck on this turret now. Oh well. Good for JC to get some boss fight practice over there anyway. It's gonna jump again at another 10% health, I think. There he goes. We got him, come on.
This is a good death. I'll see you in hell.
There you go. Another Star Wars reference to hell. Most famously, you know, Han Solo. I'll see you in hell. Tauntaun freezes. Alright. Time to take control of the ship. Complete. Mandalorian Raiders. Alright, we have taken control of a Republic battlecruiser. Back for the Mandalorians who stole it. This is great, and now we can just have it orbit among Droman Koss as a big battle-scarred trophy, like Malgus said. No, this is good. All right, and back to the fleet. Report back in, let Malgus know about our success. Yeah, this was a fun flashpoint. I'll say it again. I'm so happy that I'm watching the lore journals because it really is adding so much context to these for me. Oh, those Mandalorians. Yeah, I'm very curious if they really know their history at this point. With regards to the Sith-Jedi War only. Let's go find Malgus.
Lord Malgus, Clan Varad is no more.
Yes. Mandalore himself has sent a broadcast decrying the cowardice of Varad's warriors.
I'm sure he
The other
did.
clans will accept the dishonored survivors into their lowest ranks. And no Mandalorian will break a pact with the Empire again.
Is that wise, to accept the dishonored survivors into the new ranks? I guess you do want to keep your forces, you know, at strength. You do want the numbers, so...
The public story doesn't matter. Clan Varad acted boldly, and its warriors died well.
They chose their fate, and died as they deserved. As for the stolen Republic vessel, the Science Bureau is dissecting it as we speak.
Nice.
We now possess the latest Republic security codes and fleet positions. An unexpected boon, and one of great value.
If Clan Varad had been more patient, they could have fought the Republic with us.
When the day comes, I trust you will be ready. Go with the Empire's gratitude, and that of Mandalore.
Hell yeah. Man, I'm ready now. If Malgus told Valak to join up, he'd be there in a heartbeat. Awesome. That's one more flashpoint down, and I think I'm almost caught up and ready for Act 2 of the Sith Warrior class story. I'll be getting to that next, but thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying my class playthrough of the Sith Warrior here in Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah, very much enjoying it. I really like playing through this a second time. I get a lot more context. And speaking of context, like, yeah, the Journals of Master Nostaral have really changed the game for me, especially like in terms of the quest cutscenes and the little bits of exposition we get. I love knowing more about the history. Like, it's great. So thank you again. Shout out to all the people that, like, you know, put pressure on me to get back onto those reactions. I'm really glad I'm watching those. These playthrough videos come out once a week right here on the YouTube channel, but if you don't want to wait that long, you can join up on Patreon and watch up to 2 weeks ahead with early access. There's a link down below to the Patreon page. Thanks again for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.
It's been a pleasure.